Always sets me to thinking, this place.
What business have you here?
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
What's going on?
Would that all my days were so.
I'm just grateful.
It is our duty to see this peace.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master. We've arrived, just as planned. It seems you must attend the palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Won't someone...
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer...
We shall wait here till your business is done.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are with me.
Overwhelming.
Wealth is rooted in the soil of Dogma. I'm frightfully busy. No time for...
To the Sovereign's help, and a king...
I would fain aid you if you...
I hope the Sovereign shall be well enough to dance and...
No. Payme, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless, no.
It would seem our Sovereign has... Another ale can't make my dancing...
These festivities are part and parcel.
Smiles are the finest.
Our first Sovereign.
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
No. Payme no. We who are gathered here are not...
Another ale can't make...
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Always sets me...
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
I shan't let anything spoil.
Have you heard?
Surely these extravagances...
I find it liberating to...
But not without its charms.
Dull days for us are a sign that all's
Well, it's rooted in the soil of Lara.
my sword arm.
Mayhap I really would have been better off
Such quietude is a blessing.
My sword arm could use some work.
Just between you and me, my task is to seek 'tis an enigma. So back and forth I go.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Surely it wasn't their affairs of which they whispered.
I'm frightfully busy. No time.
I shan't let anything...
I'm a tad preoccupied just then.
What now? We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. Why, no. We who are gathered here are...
Well, it's rooted in the soil
I'm just
of Lara.
grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
All this revelry in war.
Surely these extravagant...
I shan't let anything... I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Smiles are the finest... Always sets me to think.
No. We who are gathered here... We who are gathered here...
Really now?
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Let us forget the dragon and...
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
I quite understand why the Sovereign enjoys my...
Best to remain sober.
My sword arm could use some work.
Naught but tedious talk.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Naught of import ever happens here.
What is one to do?
All this revelry in...
Such quietude.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Another ale can't make my...
All this revelry in war...
This looks to me to solve this. Presume to confound me, do you?
Are you trying to provoke me?
I've a pressing duty to which I...
Off to market I go.
Nary a new
How to
face in
proceed.
sight. Why do I even bother?
How are you keeping?
Presume to confound me, do you?
I'm frightfully busy. No time.
This is no small quandary.
I'd soon...
I fear I've not useful to share.
Is this fast truly to the sun?
I'm not sure what to do about that.
This place.
I only pray my watch finishes without it.
Sometimes this is the only place
Whatever
I can find
am I to do?
What is life?
Now, we who are gathered here...
The sky always...
Is this fast truly to the...
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I quite understand why the Sovereign...
Best to remain sober.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something. Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon. Indeed, it is a weight off my heart.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders
Now, we who are gathered here are...
Another ale can't...
Business to attend to, friends to supper.
Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs. Surely these extravagant...
All this merrymaking is a joy... All this merrymaking is a joy...
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Another ale can't make...
All this merrymaking is a...
I'm frightfully busy. No time.
small quandary.
I only pray my watch finishes without it.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Another ale can't make my...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Oh, my legs are stiff as boards. I'll have to remember this place.
I wonder if anyone knows.
Would that all my days were so such quiet
Silence and cultivate.
My arm's strong and my mind sharp.
The occasion demands we forego.
Such quietude is a blessing. I've a pressing duty. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
What is life without a little spice?
I've initially
feeling I've forgotten something.
and quiet. I've things to do if...
Pray my watch finishes without incident. I'd sooner stay out and battle where it possible.
This place is awful dull. I can't solve all your problems, you know.
My sword arm could use some work. My sword arm could use some work. Can't wait for the new equipment.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my
Such
worth.
quietude is a blessing.
Always the same, day after day, just how I like it.
This place is very dreary.
I
Would
only
that
pray
all
my
my
watch
days
finishes
were so
without
tranquil.
incident.
Work done gracelessly. Work done poorly.
There's ought to be said.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Feast your eyes on a sun.
I trust this shan't prove a waste of time.
Dull days for
days
us
were
are a
so
sign that
tranquil.
all is well.
Almost nodded off for a moment there. As quiet as a
It's the
mill
same.
pond.
Just how I like it.
You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Brancer. 'Tis lamentable that the captain of the late consul... But there are whispers that he was given this... Ever since Theseus' faction seized... If I were you, I'd take care.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Boots laced, strapped, round, ready for patrol.
Work done gracelessly. We must consider the needs of the common folk as well.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I'd sooner stay out and battle where it possible.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
This may require a delicate touch.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
His armor's seen better days.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
We have arrived.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be...
You'd best watch yourself.
Well, out with...
I'd sooner stay out there, were it possible. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
This is a peaceful place.
Always the same.
Perfect for meditation.
Just how I like it.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
We're the best there is, and that's that.
This place is very dreary.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
I do wish those unsavory sorts wouldn't
My
stare
sword
so.
arm could use some work.
There's aught to be said for peace and quiet.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
My sword arm could use some work.
Breadth of knowledge is no less important than depth.
This place is very dreary.
I'd kip just about anywhere.
The occasion demands we forego.
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Got to start training them up. The younger, the
I
better.
ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
My sword arm.
Well, I heard something
I'm
just
in
now.
fine.
Чё, блин, от меня хотят? Вопрос непонятный.
Head home before I get an earful.
Here
Oj.
A crowd that size and not a single
Always
heavy
sets me
purse.
to thinking, this place.
Это реально ничего не хотел.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Perfect for meditation.
I only pray.
I warn you, I'm not easily.
Not good will come of this.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, indeed. 'Tis a weight off my...
I fear I've not useful.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Just between you and me, my task is 'tis an enigma. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions.
I can't solve all your problems.
Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
If you've naught to say, I'd best...
I've no time for pointless chatter.
I always despair to see the sun.
Cultivates. Will this take long? I'm.
Too much excitement is rarely a good thing.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite as 'twas a tragedy, I thought to myself. And indeed, we have asked still that I would see this kingdom restored to...
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
This may require it. I've no time to entertain the likes of.
Not good will come of this.
My sword arm. My sword arm could use some work. Such quietude is a blessing.
Or is aught we do in vain?
I've wasted a second of my day.
Greetings.
How to proceed?
What is life without a little spice?
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
What ought I to do?
Such quietude is a blessing. Such quietude is a blessing. Would that all my days so
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
Naught
always sets me to thinking, this place.
This is quite...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Где-нибудь ночью ходить.
Beauty fades, but true talent will ne'er age.
I will see to it that the law is up.
This is a piece of...
Anywhere's better than
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Quite the predicament. Won't someone do aught about this?
Such quietude is a blessing.
Won't someone do aught about this? Quite the predicament.
Still waiting on the...
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor. We shall remain here.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Now, we who are gathered here
This is where the sky always puts me in a contemplative.
Is this fast truly to...
If you've naught to say, I'd bet.
Now, we who are gathered here
Captain, I mind if I skip another patrol?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where possible.
How intriguing.
days like...
I'm a man of leisure at heart, it seems.
Leisurely pace.
now. We who are gathered here
I must pull myself together.
Нет у меня этой подстилы.
We shall await you here, Master.
Naught but tedious talk of gold.
To the Sovereign's help. And a...
my sword arm could use
I find
some
dressing
wood
for these
all my
occasions
days.
awfully tedious.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain. You're welcome to come and play anytime.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Over here, if you would.
Quite the predicament.
'Tis this way.
I wonder if today's the day I get swept off my feet.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet then. Even were he to be removed, but if there is aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to investigate.
Queen Regent Deesa appears to be working in concert.
There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a minister who happens to be one from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain, that alone is reason to suspect the Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come night. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
We're off to Vernworth Palace then.
This really is the Goblin's Lair. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring... me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever... My hunt.
see, not even the Arisen could resist. My child.
I'll be your teeth, should your party lack for bite. Such as... the warrior.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid.
See, not even the Arisen could resist my... I see you recognize my worth, Arisen.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid. See, not even the Arisen could resist my... Calm.
Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone...
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Good evening, sir.
I trust you fared all right on the road. Roads, despite the hour.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my...
I fear I've no...
I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway? We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to part ways at the gates.
Well, now, isn't this luck?
Greetings. You seek guidance that you need only make a worthy offering in exchange. 'Tis lovely to see you.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
I'm afraid I cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge.
Could you come over here? Could you come over here?
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to Minister's Chambers last week? Well, just between you and me.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the region.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wide.
My lord.
Oh, unwring your hands, you. As if anyone in this palace would. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Have you heard the news? New recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say.
Finishes without incident.
Peril can result from a moment's incaution.
I'd sooner stay out where it's possible.
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept a wink.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
I'd sooner stay out where it's possible.
So stiff.
There are few places.
The couple come here and have a date.
I swear I've not blinked once.
I'm in fine.
Oi! You can't come in here. Oi! You can't come in here.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
Oi! You can't come in here.
acting on that report.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the...
Indeed. But that, your...
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay... Off you go now. If you wish to speak further...
I could see myself having a
Suppose I'd best get to work.
There's ought to be said for peace and
All
quiet.
places were so welcoming as this.
What's to be done about this?
I dare say I could forget all my troubles.
Wonder if it's too early
that
for
such
dinner.
peace.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Now to report to Captain Brandt. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Quite the predicament.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Over here, if you would.
Seems my feet.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
We've arrived, just as planned.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. Let me see. It reads, "True to our pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that though the political situation is stable at present, I fear such a partnership would only portend, at any rate, I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen, and ere it slips my mind, pray.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely?
As a reward for your majesty's efforts, you will of course require raiment.
I'll go on an adventure.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we all shall change once we have attended. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your
It refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own powers. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was... I imagine this artifact is the chance. 'Tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform Your Majesty when...
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. Pray, allow me... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked...
А сюда могу пойти.
I'd fain sell you this hope. Only don't ask me to lower the price any further. Much obliged, friend. I hope you... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I...
Nodded off for a moment there.
Getting proper rest is an important...
Ну, я надеюсь, 100 тысяч хватит. Батареи.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.
I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this.
The road at your leisure.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for Your Majesty to venture the sigil upon that letter from some days past. Yet official dealings with such hindrances in mind, few may pass through Batal's fortress. With some coin, I was able to convince one it ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'Tis intent. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say...
Но я не смогу взять себе мага хорошего уровня. Да и чародей у меня есть. Да и воин мне не очень нужен.
Perhaps a journey to Batal will aid us in unraveling the secrets of the Godsway.
You the Arisen? I've been looking. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his...
Could you come over here?
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Tis a glad thing we rested where we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Pray, light your lantern, Master.
There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.